50. So today we are going to continue with chapter 12, writing in media relation. Writing is very important because you're going to write a news release or press release. So it is very important for you to understand on how to create a good writing skills in media relation. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. First, you need to understand about the role of publicity. Publicity is inform about an event or individuals or group or a product, new product. So we need to publicize it. Okay. It can be disseminated through the news media and other channels in order to attract a favorable public notice. Okay. It can be through news media, social media, news conference, so forth and so on, because we want to attract the public notice. Okay, publicity through news releases and other methods is designated to broaden knowledge and positive recognitions of an organization. It can be gained by dealing directly with the media. Either you are initiate the good communication or only by reacting to the inquiries. Consider the most visual part in an organization and is a message whether about a product, services, organizations, persons, or idea. That is why you can see if there is any new situation happens in Malaysia, we are going to have a press conference or news conference in order for us to disseminate all the information to the public. Not only that, if you aware in sports area, whenever there is what we call a new player bought from a different club, there is also a news conference will be held in order for the team to disseminate the information to the public so that they know their favorite players now is playing for other clubs or other teams. Okay, so this is the role of publicity. Publicity is basically we want to share or disseminate information and messages about a product, services, organizations, person, or idea. There are two types of publicity: spontaneous and planned. Spontaneous means it happens due to spontaneous activities or situation. For example, a major accident, fire explosion, strike, terrorist attack, virus COVID-19 spread. Okay, so this is what we call as spontaneous. Planned is something that is not originate from an emergency. For example, a new film is coming up, so we have a news release in order to let the public know when is the date of release, and then if a player is changing from a club to a club, so this is a planned publicity. So there are two types of publicity. Prerequisites of a good writing. First, you need to know the tools of a trade. So a writer must have a good knowledge of rules of grammar and spelling. To be honest, I am not a good writer because I also have a problem with my grammatical error. I'm still learning just like you guys, but you have to make sure not only the grammar, but you have to take note on the spelling as well. Second, you need to know your subject. You as a writer, you need to have a clear idea in guiding yourself about what are you going to write based on the subject that you're going to write on. Okay. Number 3, write it down. Put your words on a paper. Rewrite what you have written because you can create a new or a good writing based on your previous writing. So keep on writing, don't stop. You just have to read and write. Okay, and by only doing that, you will develop your writing skills. If you only have ideas, but you did not put it down, you did not write it down, then it won't be happening. Okay, so put your words on the paper and you just rewrite what you have written. Inshallah, it will become a good writing. Okay, how to be a good writer? First, write in a very simple and concise manner. Avoid slang and jargon. Use the simple words so that people will understand about your writing. Be very specific about the subjects that you want to talk about. Avoid discriminatory language. Use only simple language. Vary sentences, length, and types. Okay, you have to put in a various types of sentences, length, and type. What kind of if you want to talk about an introduction, how long should it be? Okay, and then take note about your nouns and your verb so that you're not going to use inappropriate nouns and verb. Okay, and then transitions of the sentences. Transitions of the sentences, which means that if you want to talk about point A in phrase 1 and point 2 is related to point 1, you have to have a good transitions of sentences so that it will be connected. If you did not put a bridging onto in the middle of it, it will become hanky-panky, so people would don't understand what is this phrase, what is this sentence, what is this phrase, oh sorry, what is this paragraph it's talking about, and how is it related to the second paragraph. So you need to have a good transitions of sentences. Okay, by then you will become a good writer. You just have to remember, in becoming a good writer, it's actually you are explaining and you are trying to tell people about, you are trying to tell a story to a person, so but in a writing way. Okay, so make sure that when you are writing, do it like you're telling a story, but not that detailed, just be very specific. Okay, so that is only for this chapter. I hope that everyone will understand this. If you don't understand, you can simply ask me in whichever platform that you are comfortable with. Alright, with that, Assalamualaikum and thank you very much.